Today is Monday, March 10th, and welcome to this edition of Tines Today. I'm Aaliyah, subbing for Aaliyah.
And I'm Isaiah. We're excited to bring you the latest news and updates from around our school.
That's right. It's time to dive deep into our top story segment where we cover the most important and exciting news happening right now.
So let's get started to see what's making headlines today.
First this morning, we have the PTO meeting for your parents today from 5:30 to 6:30.
Not interested in that, but you're always hungry like me? Then you'll love our Northside food pantry on March 18th from 4 to 5:30 in the cafeteria.
Not interested in the food pantry? What about agriculture? If you are interested in agriculture, the MAC is gathering information about middle school and high school students that are interested in agriculture pathways. If you are interested, please complete the survey located in the Tiny newsletter.
Do you want to be fluent in multiple languages? Then check out Dual Language Enrollment. If your families are interested in enrolling you in dual language, they will have the chance to do so from January 13th to March 19th.
If you are not interested in learning another language, how about break after school? Break time gives the students the opportunity to participate in board games, sports, tutoring, arcade games, and so much more. Break time will be held after school at Rising Hope Church. So if you need a break after school, break time is for you.
If you're not interested in having a break after school, there's an opportunity for students across Muncie. Ball State is sponsoring the new support groups for gifted families. This group will give students and families the opportunity to connect with other families, hear from guest speakers, and engage in meaningful discussions. This new support group is held at the Teachers College, room 1008 at Ball State University from 6:30 to 8 p.m. from March 13th to May 8th. So if you feel you're a gifted kid, this is for you.
But if you are not interested in support groups but like pictures, maybe you like a yearbook. The school's yearbooks are on sale at crabtreephotos.com. So if you would like to remember what happened this school year, you better hurry because sales end on March 17th.
Do you like soccer and want to be a booster? If you do, then our school soccer team is having a co-ed program where over 30 student athletes are participating this fall, and all athletes can join. If you want to stay updated, then join the Team Reach chat.
Not interested in soccer booster, but would want to gear up? Indiana Gear Up program is for you. This program is for 6th and 7th grade. Gear Up offers STEM activities, grade check-ins, family dinners, and so much more. This will be on Mondays and Wednesdays in room 305. Contact Miss Gudger for more info.
Aaliyah, you like listening to music, right?
Of course I do.
Good, because our friend Cammy from the 3rd period class has what songs are top of the charts this week.
Welcome to Titan Tunes, where we count down the hottest songs on the Billboard charts this week. At number 3, we have Not Like Us by Kendrick Lamar. This track has been on the charts for 42 weeks and held the 2nd spot last week. Coming in at number 2 is Die With A Smile by Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars. It's been charting for 28 weeks and was at 3rd place last week. Can it hit number 1? Holding the top spot this week is Luther by Kendrick Lamar and SZA, with 14 weeks on the chart and 1st last week. It's the biggest song right now. That's it for this week's Titan Tunes. Stay tuned to see if there's a new number 1 next time. Until then, keep listening. Back to you, Aaliyah and Isaiah.
Thank you, Cammy. As we all know, I-Learning testing is coming up.
So back by popular demand is our Hot Tip segment.
Here's Jailer from the 3rd period class to show you what not to do during testing.
Hi, this is Jayla, and here are 10 things not to do during testing. First rule is don't sleep during testing. Make sure you have good night rest. Rule 2, don't cheat off the people around you. Cheating is not good for you. Third rule is not to disrupt the students around you. They can't focus if you're making a lot of ruckus. Fourth rule, do your work. You can't get anything done if you're unfocused. Fifth rule, When you can't jam to music when you want to, sadly. Listen to Young Boy later, Genesis. Sixth rule, you can't talk or distract the students around you. Socialize with the huzz later. Seventh rule, don't come unprepared without a pencil or paper. Eighth rule, you can't eat chips or food in class. Talkies are not good for you. Ninth rule, same for drinks. You cannot drink. Teachers will take it away or tell you to put it away. 10th rule, do not show up late to class for testing. And these have been the hot tips for the week. Now, back to the studio.
And those are our top stories for today.
We are just getting started here in the Titan TV studio, so make sure to stay tuned.
Absolutely. Our friends Xander and Connor will be here later at the desk to report on this week's club news.
As well as the Titan Sports update from Ya Girl Raya.
But before then, let's go to Olivia to hear about what's for lunch this week.
Thanks, Aaliyah. Titans, it's time to take a look at what's cooking today in the Titan Cafe, brought to you by Chartwell's. In the American Classics line, we have chicken drumsticks. Over at the grill, you can grab a cheeseburger. And in the Sono line, today's special is nachos. Looking ahead, here's what's for lunch for the rest of the week at Northside Middle School. And that's your lunch update. Now let's check in on the weather with Colby.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Ruby, subbing for Colby, and it's time for your Titan TV Land Weather Update. Let's dive into the details of today's weather and what you can expect for the rest of the week. Starting with today, Monday, we're experiencing bright sunny skies. The high for today is expected to reach 61 degrees, while the low will be around 43 degrees. A gentle northeastern breeze will cool the day. The rest of the week looks to include cloudy skies with the highs in the 60s and the lows in the 40s. And for the weekend on Saturday, we're looking at a high of 53 degrees and a low of 44 degrees. Expect some rain and bring an umbrella. Finally, on Sunday, the temperatures will reach a high of 59 degrees and a low of 43 degrees. Conditions look to be sunny with a few clouds. That's your weather update for today. Be sure to stay tuned to our sponsor, AccuWeather, for the latest updates throughout the week. I'm Ruby, and I hope you have a great morning. Try to have some swag sunglasses for the bright sunlight. Now here's Grayson what happened on this day in history.
Thanks, Colby. On this day in 1945, the deadliest air raid of World War II took place in Tokyo, with more than 100,000 deaths from the attack. Also on this day in 1940, Chuck Norris, who was famous for being the 2005 American martial arts actor, was born in Ryan, Oklahoma. And in the sporting world, Dorothy Kaminsky-Rigney sells her 54% share of the MLB Chicago White Sox to Bill Veeck for a reported $27 million. And finally, today is National Pack Your Lunch Day, so go give your parents a break and go do something for yourself for once. And that is a look at what happened on this day in history. Now it's time for sports with Ya Boy Cohen.
Grayson. What's poppin', Titans? It's time for your Titan Sports Update coming from Studio 360, hosted by me, Ya Girl Raya. Let's begin by taking a look at last week's results powered by 3rd and 11. First, we had our Muncie swimmers go up against Hagerstown. The girls won with a score of 121 to 86, and the guys also won with a score of 147 to 51. Keep it up. Next, we had a Muncie wrestling meet against 15 other teams, and we got 8th place overall. Arlie P got 5th place, Gabriel T got 2nd place, and Cody M got 6th place. Great job, Titans! And those are your results, sponsored by 3rd and 11. Find out more about 3rd and 11, where they provide top-notch coaching with real-life mentoring to help young athletes excel both on and off the field. Check them out on social media. Believe it, see it, achieve it. Now let's get into what Titan sports are coming up this week. All we have for upcoming is one wrestling meet on Thursday, March 13th at 5:45 p.m. against Blackford and RJ Basket. It is at Blackford. Show up for our Muncie wrestlers. Also, do not forget about 0 Hour. This happens every week on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday after school in the weight room. Talk to Mr. Lyons if interested. So this year, we have added multiple new spring clubs. If you are interested, make sure to sign up by March 7th. We will have boys baseball club, girls softball club, golf club, and track and field, which is not a club, but it is an actual sport. Sign up with the link on Schoology by March 7th. That's all I have for sports. I'll see you next week. But until then, let's hear about this week's birthdays. Take it away, Cash.
Thanks, Raya. We're excited to celebrate our Titans by wishing them a happy birthday today. Happy birthday to Liberty D, Emerson P, Faith P, Christina M, Nevaeh V, Amani R, Allison G, Alexander Y, Jalea T, Jabron L, Callan B, Tori G, Megan S. Those are all of our birthdays for the week. Now let's expand our knowledge with our weekly word. Take it away, Ayla.
Thanks, Aaliyah and Isaiah. Hey Titans, it's time to build our vocabulary and get inspired with our weekly's word. This week's word is cattywampus, which means something that is in disarray, that is askew, or something isn't directly across from something. Here's how you can use it in a sentence. The unfinished renovation project had left the laundry room cattywampus. Try using cattywampus in a conversation today, maybe with a teacher, a friend, or even in a text. And now for some words of wisdom. This week's quote is, "The future depends entirely on what each of us does every day. After all, a movement is only people moving." This quote comes from Gloria Steinem, who was a famous writer, lecturer, political activist, and a feminist organizer. Did you know Gloria Steinem made the first magazine to be created and operated entirely by a woman? Think about how this quote relates to your life, how you can apply it to this week. And don't forget to use cattywampus. You might just impress your teachers. That's your weekly's word, Titan. Keep learning, keep growing, and now let's move on to Trivia Challenge with Rory.
Thanks, Ayla. It's time for this week's trivia challenge. Due to the inappropriateness of last week's question, we did not accept any answers, and the scores and leaderboard have stayed the same, making the following classes at the top of the leaderboard. In third place is Mrs. DeVoy's class with 19 points, and tied in first place is Mr. Coles' class and Mr. Papa Chris's class with 34 points. Okay, now here's this week's question. Who was the 26th president? Discuss as a class after the broadcast, and good luck on this week's trivia challenge. Let's go once more to Studio 306 with Xander and Connor to hear all about all the clubs going on this week.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Xander.
And I'm Connor, 6'7".
And welcome back to Studio 306A for this week's club news.
But first, we're excited to present our Students of the Month for March.
Take it away, Vaughn.
Thanks, Connor and Xander. It's time to celebrate our Students of the Month, Titans who have gone above and beyond with their hard work, positive attitude, and dedication. Let's give them a big round of applause. Starting with our 8th grade honors. Representing Team Kraken, we have Adrian C. and Ember H. Great job. From Team Leviathan, let's hear it from Briley B. and Adrian B. Keep up the awesome work. Moving on to 7th grade, a huge shout out to Hezekiah S. and Ruby D. from Team Atlas. Way to shine. Over on Team Centaurs, our stars this month are William T. and Chloe B. Fantastic work. Now let's recognize our 6th 6th grade students of the month. From Team Conquerors, congratulations to Hendrix B and Senia C. Keep leading the way. Representing Team Pegasus, a big round of applause for Landon S and Jazza A. Well done. From Team Prometheus, this month's standouts are Leo G and Rose W. Great effort. On Team Spartans, let's hear it from Leroy D and Elise S. You're doing amazing. And from Team Gladiators, a big cheer for Tommy I and Tegan D. Next up, our Spanish department honorees. A well-earned congratulations to Nora B and Samuel G for their dedication and hard work. Bien heco. And now let's give it up for our department award winners for PE/health. We're celebrating Marcel G and Neely M. Way to go. From the music department, this month's outstanding students are David N and Victoria M. Keep making great music. And last but not least, PLT/fine arts. Let's recognize Leo R and Adilyn J. Awesome creativity and effort. A huge congratulations to our students of the month. Keep working hard and making Northside proud. Now back to you, Connor and Xander.
Thanks, Vaughn. Today, we are so excited to dive into some awesome activities and updates from our school clubs.
That's right. Whether you're a member or just curious about what's happening around the school, we've got the latest news on our clubs and their exciting events.
So let's get right on skibbity into it to check out what clubs are taking place this week.
First off, do you have a high singing voice? Well, if you do, you should join Fierce Voices. If you sing at a soprano alto pitch, well, you can join. And you you don't even have to be in choir to join. It's on Mondays from 8 to 8:45 in the choir room. If singing isn't your type of thing, then maybe
you like to make crafts. Well, then you have got to like craft club. So all y'all craft lovers, come on over to Miss Teal's room for some crafty fun with other craft lovers like yourself. This club happens Mondays after school from 4 p.m. until 5:30 p.m. So bring your ideas and creativity to share with everyone.
If you like Pokemon or Magic the Gathering, then you should go to Mr. Mooney's room from 4:15 to 5:30 after school on Mondays for Trading Card Game Club. You can trade the cards or battle with them. I can't wait to see you there.
Wait, Xander, didn't you forget something? What about Coloring Club, dude? If you like coloring, then maybe you would like Coloring Club. Coloring Club meets Tuesdays from 4 p.m. until 5 p.m. in Miss Lesko's room. Join for snacks, music, and coloring fun. If you want to join, just see Miss Lesko for permission slips. Wait, Xander, I forgot. Do you worship God?
Yeah. Are you a Christian? Or even if you're not and just want to be closer than God, then you should go to City Life. In City Life, you learn about God. It's in the choir room Tuesdays and from 8 until 8:45 a.m.
If you don't want to be part of City Life, but want to play jazz, well then, Mr. Sprous's Titan Jazz Club in the band room is just for you. To get in, just come in door 8 in the band room, where there's one thing you need to do before you can join. And that is that you need to have played an instrument for at least a year, but do not need to be in band to join. See Mr. Sprouse for more info. If you don't want to be in jazz, or if
you have a creative mindset, you should join Creative Writing Club. It's in room 112 from 4:15 to 5:15 every Wednesday. You can also receive feedback on what others think of your writing. Connor, you're sleeping again. You did this last time too. Why do you keep falling asleep? Wake up!
Oh, thanks for waking me up. I forgot to go to Awake Club. Awake Club is a club where you get mentored by the Writing Center. I'll get to that later. But due to the conditions here under the desk, me falling asleep and a lack of interest, I won't be taking too long on this club, but let's get to it. Do you need mentored? Well, come to the Writing Center to get tutored before school with Mr. Pryor, Ms. Selvey, Mr. Ruiz, and Mr. Coles from 8 a.m. until 8:45 a.m. I have the urge to sing.
I know a way you can. You should join Titan Voices. Do you sing tenor, bass, or lower? If you do, you should join Titan Voices. It's in the choir room from 8 to 8:45, and there will even be snacks. But you should see Mr. D for more info.
Do you like to make things up? Well, then our D&D club is for you. This club happens after school from 4 p.m. until 5:30 p.m. in the Media Center with Mr. Harder and Mr. Mooney. So come on down so you can have some D&D fun. Xander, are you a Christian athlete?
Christian, but not an athlete.
Are you a Christian athlete, or even just athletic, or a Christian, or even neither? You should join FCA. It's on Fridays from 8 to 8:45. To get there, you have to go through door 4 and go to Mr. Osborne's room. Miss Teal is in charge, so see her for more info. Connor, you like anime, right?
Yes, I love anime. Are you a 7th grader who likes drawing and creating anime? Well then, this club is the club for you. This club happens after school from 4 p.m. until 5 p.m. in room 204, which is Miss Du Bois' room. This club includes discussions, critiques, and have an environment in which you may even create your own anime. I'm so hungry.
Do you find food hard to be able to be purchased? If yes, you should go to Miss Mecklenburg's room to see if you can sign up early to cooking club. That's right, Miss Mecklenburg is going to be hosting a cooking club. And make sure to sign up soon because sign-ups are limited. And you'll even get 6 free cooking lessons if you sign up from Northside. I'm not in it and I can only make a burger, so I could use some lessons. Phew, that's all the club news we have to report on today.
Do not forget about Mr. Williams Challenge 3. Get involved in 3 clubs of sports this year.
And that's a wrap for this week's edition of Titans Today.
Thank you so much for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed the news and updates from around our school.
And remember to stay connected with us for all the latest updates and behind-the-scenes content. You can find us on all the socials.
Until next time, I'm Connor.
And I'm Xander.
Remember, Titans are a team.
The secret is effort.
And as always,
stay classy, Titans!
Be cringe? You know I know how to be cringe.